Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist. Thank you for tuning in. It's Friday night. We're going to get our therapy on right now. I'm actually going to mix up the music too. That's Ortsy Ortiz. He's terrific. But I'm going to get you some more. I got this one too. Actually, I'm going to show you this one. But I need more. Let me see if this will play. Here we go.
Every morning finds me moaning.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Really good stuff. Ortsy Ortiz. I like to plug him at the front of the show. Hope you're all having a great beginning to your weekend. I know I am. Going to be busy tomorrow. A really busy weekend tomorrow, but that's all right. It's going to be fun. A lot of good stuff. Might even get some jujitsu in, which will be nice. I haven't been able to do that in a while. Hey, Coco, thank you for tuning in. Coco, hopefully they're going to feature me shortly, but I don't know. Usually, if they feature me right away, I come in right away. It's all over the place. Last night we were semi-featured, so that was cool. We had a few hundred. Tonight, I don't know. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to see what happens. But I'm staying positive. That's what I do. I stay positive all the time. That's what I do. Let me see if I can fix this as I talk about staying positive here. Okay, there's that, and that. There we go. All right, just checking everything out. Everything looks good. Microphone's working. I'm ready to go. Wham, boom, bang, slam. There. All right. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. I'm just monkeying around. Yeah, so I had a really good week. The show's going good. This show, as well as the other show I'm working on, which is my Autastic show, and hopefully that's going to be. I'm planning on touring with that really soon. So that's going to be touring starting in the fall. I've got a Hollywood. I want to say a teaser show. Sounds too like industry hip. But I've got a show coming up. It's not. It's. I want to get the date right. It's July 23rd, I think. It's 7 p.m. at the Stephanie Fury Theater. It's going to be 45 minutes long, maybe an hour, and probably 45 minutes. And it's going to be basically what I'm going to be touring with. So right now I'm in the process of colleges, clubs. I'm for the next basically until the show. I do the show on the 23rd. I'm going to be hitting up all sorts of places that I can do the show. And I'm going to try and literally go on a tour with it. So that's the plan. So hopefully that'll all work out. Hey, TV Green, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. TV, I still got to get you up as a moderator. I keep forgetting, but I'm going to put you back up there. Coco, I got back up. TV, I'll get up there shortly. So yeah, come on in, come on down, join the party. We're going to have a good time. We're going to play a game of Am I the Asshole? I'm Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist. I have no license, but I give you my opinion anyway. I hope you like it. If you or your loved one or anyone has a therapeutical question, you just ask. It's that easy. You can say, "Hey Jeff, what do I do about this?" And I go, "I got some ideas." Coco, I think I gave you some good advice a while back about your cat or your dog or an animal. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. That's hot. It's good though. It's good tea. Good hot tea. Good hot tea. That's what we do on the show. Hot tea. Maybe that's what I should. It's gay. I don't know. Gay is in lame. Yeah. Hot tea. Welcome to hot tea. Hey, yeah. I'm not. No. I don't cross my legs right to do a show called Hot Tea. Now Gavin Newsom. I'm sorry, no politics. Dog peeing on shit. That was what it was. Coco. Did it ever get any better? Did I Cesar Milan him? My theory, I think, if I remember right, was he had a bladder infection. Hey, Despoatic, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. Getting the crew back, getting the gang. I feel like we're the Blues Brothers. We're getting the band back together. The fabulous Blues Brothers boys. By the way, I am going to see unrelated, or maybe it is related. I'm going to see Buddy Guy. He's going to be at the Hollywood Bowl. Buddy Guy turns 90 years old, folks. Buddy Guy Legends. That's the name of his club, Buddy Guy Legend. And I think I've told this story before. The dog is inbred. What? Oh no. Well, so it was a medical issue after all. It's got inbred brain damage. Yeah, that sucks. Your dog's like a royal. He's like a member of the royal family. They interbred for so long. Now they're all now Meghan Markle's the smart one. I'm kidding. But just side note, my theory about her kicking William to the curb once she'd squeezed the everything she could get out of him seems to be coming true. Apparently they don't really get along much. So she's looking for new victims apparently. And on the plus side for Harry, he can now rejoin the royal family. He'll just be like, yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Can I come home? I'm like, come on, bring it in here, and I'll give each other a royal hug. Oh, except he's not a corgi. Okay, well there you go. A Somalian dog. Wasn't it that thing going around for a while with the Haitian dog? We're not going to get into that. But let's his brother and sister made him. Gross, Coco. I say gross, but I mean that's kind of how it's done, right? Purebred dog. I mean, it's basically are all. I got a purebred dog. She's sitting right over there. Don't tell her. Don't talk too loud. But is that what it is? It's all just incest. A purebred dog is just an incest dog. Oh, sorry. Really? Okay. Because mine's short one kidney. Maybe it's on account of the incest, huh? Maybe if brother or sister had gone outside the family, she'd have two functioning kidneys and not one. How about that? There you go. Maybe is that right, Coco? Is that how it works? All right. We talk about everything on the show. You bring it up. We shoot it out. Let's start with one of my favorite sponsors. They've been a sponsor since day one. By the way, this is show number 40. 40, count it. Hey, you don't have to just say 40. But it's not too shabby. It's going quick. I love the show. It's fun. So let's get started. Here's a quick little ad from, again, a sponsor since show numero uno, the Kids Guide. Thank you, Kids Guide, for being a steady supporter of the program. All right, parents, real talk for a second. America is about to hit a huge milestone. We're coming up on America's 250th birthday, 250 years of freedom, grit, sacrifice, and the greatest experiment in self-government the world has ever seen. This is the perfect moment to help your kids understand why this country matters. It's not just fireworks and hot dogs, but the story behind it all. There's a free guide called The Kids Guide to America's 250th Birthday, and it's honestly a great way to introduce kids to how America began, who the founding fathers were, what they risked, and why the ideas that they fought for still matter today. The guide sends kids back to the moment when the brave men signed the Declaration of Independence, knowing full well they were risking their lives for freedom. It breaks it all down in a way kids can actually understand and enjoy without watering it down, turning it into boring schoolwork. If you care about raising kids who know where this country came from and why it's worth preserving, this is something you'll want to grab. And the best part, it is the best part, it's completely free with this special offer. You just need to pay $2. It's nothing for shipping and postage. Just head on over to freeusabirthday.com. That's freeusabirthday.com. And the Kids Guide to America's 250th birthday for your kids today. America's story matters. Make sure the next generation knows it. That's freeusabirthday.com. There you go. Thank you for being a sponsor of the show. And they really have been here for all how many shows did I say? 40. I actually counted, not all of them, because I did like a 30 or a 29, so I counted up from them, and now I'm trying to hashtag the numbers in, try to be fancy. Fancy dancy, as my fiance would say. There you go. All right, ready? I think the show's already started. Let's be honest. Hey, Lurley, I said that right. Just hey, thanks for the ad. Yeah, you're welcome. You're just craving Rumble ad reads. You know what? You came to the right place. I do Rumble ad reads like nobody's business, but not too often. All right, here we go. Let's get started. So again, this is Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist. If you have a question, you have some inner work you want to do, you have issues you want resolved, I'm your man. I'm gentle as the driven snow. And I'm aggressive on the Reddit crowd, but what are you going to do? They're Redditors, but if it's you, I think I scare people off when they see me the way I handle the other stuff that we talk about. And so they're like, I don't know, this guy might light me up. No. If you are brave enough to reveal yourself on the show, even somewhat, I'm going to be very gentle, kid gloves, proper therapist behavior. Now, when I go to Reddit, it's stand-up comedy time. Bang, bang, both barrels. But I'm going to be honest. I am going to try and fix everybody. That's my plan. My plan is to fix everybody. That's healthy, right? I got to fix everybody. Yeah, that's why I became a therapist. All right, here we go. It is full of woke zombies. You're right about that. And they all got a problem. Here we go. Let's start her off. Gentlemen and ladies, start your engines. Am I the asshole right now? Okay. So here's the first one. Let's pull down this. That's what she said. Here we go. I'm going to pull this up. That's what she said also. All right. My husband, 33, and I, 28 female. So 33 male, 28 female. We have an 8-year-old son together. That sounds nice. Sounds nice. You were 20 when you had him. Math, basic math coming back. Through him, all right, let me try this again. My husband, 33 male, and I, 28 female, have an 8-year-old son together. Through him, okay, we became friends with another family. I thought I read it as we became friends through the 8-year-old. I'm like, didn't you have sex to have him? We became friends with another family who has 2 daughters, age 8 and 5. Okay, so far so good. And the title is Am I an asshole for not wanting to babysit during Mother's Day weekend? No, you're not. But we'll make sure. Maybe you are, and I don't know it yet. We've all been friends for about 3 years now. It's quite some time. And during that time, we regularly babysat each other's kids whenever someone wanted a date night or just needed a break. It's a normal thing. So far, so good. That's a great thing you do for each other. It's very cool. A few days ago, the husband texted my husband asking if we could watch their girls Saturday evening because he wanted to surprise his wife with concert tickets for Mother's Day weekend. Well, that's pretty nice of him. I would hope you'd say yes. It's Saturday night. He said the concert would run late. They might not get back until 2 or 3 a.m. So far, it's all checking out with me. My husband initially told him probably and said he'd check with me first. Good husband. Say, yeah, probably, but let me check with the wife. Then he can blame it on you. Then called me and casually asked what we were doing Saturday. I said, nothing. All right, game on. Apparently, he took that as a green light. See, like I did. I said, game on. To immediately tell our friend yes. Then he called me back and explained the full situation. I don't understand the problem with the full situation. After hearing everything, I said, watching additional children during Mother's Day weekend is not exactly how I pictured spending my time. All right. Now I'm thinking you could be the asshole here. Let me put on my thinking headphones to boot. Because this is like Mother's Day is a single day, right? It's a single day. You have one kid, they have 2. So technically, if you want to just go by number of kids, they should get it. They're not asking you to watch them on Sunday, a little bit into Sunday. They'll come pick them up Sunday morning. What were you going to do at 9 a.m. Sunday morning when they were going to come hungover and pick up their 2 girls? This is a good relationship where you get nights out, they get nights out, you watch each other. I don't really see any issue with this other than you just being, I have to have all of Mother's Day to myself from 12 in the morning till 12 at night. And it just, come on, stop it. Just stop it. Now, maybe I'll read something here that's going to change my mind, but so far I'm seeing you being just a little obsessive over Mother's Day. Seriously, what are you going to do? What are you going to do from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m.? Or what is that right? 12:01 a.m. to 8 a.m. What are you going to do? You're going to probably sleep. They'll be. Now I have to feel like you're the asshole, but we'll see. All right, so he answered yes. Your husband's fine. He asked you. He did his due diligence. He's a guy. You got, he did what I would have done. All right, so then he doubled down. He said, Mother's Day is okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's not like you had, okay, let me go back. I'm so angry. I'm way out of place. All right, let me do it in her voice. Watching additional children on Mother's Day weekend's not exactly how I pictured spending my time. Mother's Day weekend now, by the way. It went away. It's not Mother's Day anymore. Now it's the whole weekend. Why not make it Mother's Day week? Why not Mother's Day month? Why not Mother's Day year? You're being a little crazy, lady. Well, not in a psychotic way, but a little nutty, a little screwy, screw loose. All right, so my husband immediately got annoyed. I don't blame him. I'm annoyed right now, and I'm not even married to you. It's not like you had anything planned. He's right. Besides, you were going to be around kids anyway. That's not the best argument, but okay. He said this because we were already taking our son to a birthday party earlier that day. Yeah. Then he doubled down and said Mother's Day is technically Sunday anyway. He's right. So it shouldn't matter that much. He's right. It's just a day. Am I your husband? Because I've been saying all this stuff. I mean, I'm agreeing with your husband so far completely. Let me see if you're going to save it with a Hail Mary at the end of this. All right. And by the way, I'll check out your comments in a second just to make sure I'm not missing something big. I mean, I'm a dude, so, that really hurt me because I do basically everything in our house. Here we go. This is the real issue. We had all this front-loaded stuff, the Mother's Day stuff, but here in the end is what the issue is. That really hurt me because I basically do everything in our house, cooking, cleaning, most of the parenting for our son and our dog. So your husband is lazy good for nothing, basically, according to you. While also working full-time. Mother's Day is literally the one day. It's the one day. But really, what were you going to do on it anyways? You're just going to sit around. And then you're not going to watch their kids the whole day. They're just going to come get them in the morning. They're going to sleep. You just have your husband. You say, don't wake me. It's my day. Go get okay, you let the husband handle the kids. You go hide up in your room in your fortress of solitude. and you try not to be disturbed by air conditioning or other ambient noise. Anyway, I hope for a little appreciation, so you feel unappreciated. This is the issue. You need to say to your husband, "I feel unappreciated. This Mother's Day thing is just the way I'm choosing to express it." I don't even usually get anything for Christmas or my birthday. All right, well, that's odd. That's a little odd. See, here's the real issues. The Mother's Day is really irrelevant. The Mother's Day is the straw that broke the mama's back, basically. I've never made a huge deal about that, but this is the hill you're going to die on, apparently. But this really pushed me over the edge. See, what makes it worse? Come on, is that whenever we babysit, it mostly falls on me. Okay, well, you can talk to your husband about that. I'm the one entertaining the kids, making food, solving arguments, organizing games, etc. Meanwhile, my husband usually disappears into the media room, shuts the door, plays video games because he doesn't know how to help. He does. He just chooses not to. This is a conversation you need to have with him. You say, listen, I'd like for you to help out with the kids if we're going to babysit. But again, you have to remember this. If you want time out with your husband and you don't want to pay for a babysitter and you're doing this bartering, which is basically what you're doing, they're not asking the world. It's certainly not this couple's fault. They asked. They're not demanding anything. Maybe step up and or just realize that this whole thing's going to come crumbling down, and you're going to have to go get Susie, the 18-year-old who invites her boyfriend over while you and your husband are out, and pay through the nose for her. Worse still, and watch her eat all your food in the kitchen, and do God knows what in your bedroom with her boyfriend. Anyway, and expose your child to God. All right. At this point, I tell him, fine. It's not, though, is it? But when the girls get dropped off, I'll be leaving. Wow. This is so much. If I'm the husband, I'm just sitting there just shaking my head like going, what the hell? What the hell just happened? I said to go see a movie and find other things to do. If he agreed to babysit without actually discussing with me first, he did discuss it with you. Then he could handle it all by himself. He called me childish, unreasonable. I'm kind of agreeing with him. Said I was throwing a tantrum. Also agree with that. I told him I needed to help him watch the kids, and told me I needed to help him watch the kids. Okay. I stood my ground, bought myself a ticket to the new Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah, there's a way to spend Mother's Day. You're showing him, and now we're barely speaking, primarily on his part. All right. So am I the asshole for not wanting to babysit kids? You're not the asshole. You just you're not dealing with the real issue with your husband, which is the fact that you feel unappreciated. You need to have that conversation with them. Mother's Day things are relevant. Don't take it out on your neighbor's kids. And you never once mention, and I think because you don't want to look worse than you do already, when they would be coming to pick up the kids. All you say is that they might be out late, 2 to 3 in the morning, which means what I would say is just, hey, if you're out that late, yeah, come by in the morning, pick up your kids. But your husband can handle that. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, because you want all Mother's Day weekend. I don't know. You're not. I'm bending over backwards to try and make you make sense, but you're just being very petty. And then you're going to go to Mortal Kombat. Like, there's other movies besides. Hey, listen, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I would go to Mortal Kombat. I just bought a PS4 game of Street Fighter, for God's sakes. I almost bought a Mortal Kombat one. But it's not, would I do that on Father's Day? Yeah, maybe. I might bring my son there, actually. How about this? How about you bring the 5-year-old to Mortal Kombat? Ha ha, there's your revenge. Ha ha. Is that, wait, they got 2 kids, right? 5 and 8. Bring them both to Mortal Kombat. Ha ha. You'll show her parents to ever leave their children with you again. Just gotta, there you go. Morning, Brian. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you, brother. Sounds like they're both assholes. Yeah, I think you might be right, Mr. Maga. The husband is treats the wife like crap and just expects her to just do everything for him, and she's like got this martyr complex like nobody's business. So it's a match made in heaven. They need therapy. They are prime candidates for therapy. She needs to be seen by him. He needs to start putting in some work on the relationship and actually helping her out. Disappearing and playing video games while she's watching the kid. It's just building and building and building to Mortal Kombat on Mother's Day. Are you punishing yourself by doing it? I mean, listen, I love Mortal Kombat. I'm a fan. Would I go see a Mortal Kombat movie? No, certainly not in the theater. Pay $20 to go see Mortal Kombat, or 25 or whatever it is. Would I see it on an airplane? Hell yeah, I'd turn it on right away. Not paying for it. Well, I am paying for it, but it doesn't feel like it. Anyway, there you go. That's my pronouncement. That's how I pronounce it. She's the asshole, and you know what? He's the asshole too. You're right. I think they're both assholes. Why? I don't want to be misogynistic. Let them both fall. You know who suffers the most? The children. Seriously, just take them all to Mortal Kombat. Let's do it. Everybody go to Mortal Kombat. The husband, the kids, the neighbors. Just all you go to Mortal Kombat. Let's pump up the sales for Mortal Kombat. That's got to be a horrible movie, right? But I watched it. I watched the old version on the plane a month ago. It was all right. I fast forwarded just to the action sequences. I mean, it actually was terrible, but the action sequence, Sub-Zero is pretty cool. And anyway, Raiden's always solid. Okay, let's go. Let's get back into it. Can't be. I'm gonna go. I'll talk Mortal Kombat all night. Think I won't. Think I'm not man enough to do that. You're mistaken. You haven't met me. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you do have a question, as Coco mentioned, you can just hit me up. Mortal Kombat. Is there a new Mortal? I think there is. According to this lady, there is. Unless she's just saying it to her husband. Maybe she's saying to make her husband jealous because, now again, she left a lot of information out. When was the pickup supposed to be for the kids? She mentions her husband is really into video games. Obviously, he's going to like Mortal Kombat. Obviously, probably wants to see Mortal Kombat. She's going to go without him while he's with the kids. It's kind of a double F you. So I'm putting her in the higher asshole category than him right now for that. That's why she's going to Mortal Kombat, because she knows he wants to see it, and she's going to go without him. Maybe she's a school teacher. She's going to take some 16-year-old kid she's sleeping with. I'm kidding. But in this day and age, like every day I pick up the paper, there's another 20 some odd year old school teacher sleeping with some 16-year-old kid. It's the times we're living in, folks. It's the times we're living in. Anyway, let's keep rocking and rolling here. Mm-hmm. All right, am I the asshole for not doing enough? It's a Mother's Day special. Makes sense. Mother's Day is this weekend. For Mother's Day, I'm basically I'm buying a lot of food. So I'm buying a lot of food for my fiance and her mother and her kids. My son's going to be with his mom on Mother's Day, which makes sense. I get him on Father's Day. That's how that works, generally speaking. All right, let's go. Am I the asshole for not doing enough on Mother's Day? What's enough? I think I'm going to say no. I think you're, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I'm going to say no. Just, and it's short. I love when they're short. That's what she said. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Context. I'm a mother of 3 children. You're going to get a lot of angry Mother's Days for Mother's. I didn't realize Mother's Day. I mean, I like Father's Day. It's nice, but it's not like I'm like, I need the day from 12 to 12 and no one can disturb me in my fatherly antics. I'm like, okay, it's Father's Day. Okay, great. I'm happy. Like my son gets me a card or something. I'm like, hey, thanks. It's nice, but it's not like, I'm going to be upset if I have to. I mean, I forget it's Father's Day. I wind up working or doing something or a project. I'm like, it's my special day. Anyway, I'm a mother of 3 children. Every year, I am expected to forget. Oh, here we go, long suffering. And maybe she is. I'm expected to forget whatever plans my family had for me for Mother's Day and instead do whatever. Oh, it's a mom issue. Whatever my mother wants me to do. So your mom is a very demanding, controlling woman, and you've yet to take a proper stand against it. Let's continue. We always get my mom's gifts and do something like send her flowers and cookies, etc. Okay, well, that's not like that grandiose a gesture. It's kind of commonplace. Well, I found out from my siblings that the things I've been doing are not good enough. Oh, so I see. So it's not good enough for your Mother's Day. It's good enough for your mom's Mother's Day. Not good enough. Oh, yeah. What a pill your mom seems to be. So last year, I tried to make reservations for my mom and I for brunch. She complained that it wasn't what she wanted to do. Why don't you ask her what she wants to do? What do you want to do for Mother's Day, Mom? You don't have any plans? Okay, well, see you next Mother's Day. I said, okay, well, I don't know. I still got her gifts. My husband cooked dinner for us that night. Sounds like you're really treating her very well, honestly. This year, she called my sister and said that I'd better have something good planned. What an entitled woman. Like, why does she not demand this of your sister? She treats you very poorly, I'll tell you that. My husband told me he has something planned for just me and the kids and him. I'm on your husband's side here. Your mom is overbearing, controlling, manipulative. You tell her, like, you know what? Seems like nothing I do for you for Mother's Day is good enough. I sent you some flowers and some cookies. Here's a gift certificate to TGI Fridays, if that's still a place. Enjoy. I'm going to have, for the first time, my Mother's Day. Look at me. Now I'm actually encouraging you to take it for yourself, because this woman is very manipulative and just selfish and ungrateful, I find. Anyway, okay. So I don't know what it is, but when she asked me what we were doing Mother's Day, I told her the family has a surprise for me. She acted fine. Okay. Then went and called my sister. What's your sister doing? Why does your sister do something for Mother's Day? Why does she get off the hook? Once again, complained that she was pissed. I'm doing something and her Mother's Day will be ruined. What is it? Where's the sister in all this outside of the confidant to tell you what your mom's saying, acting as a conduit? This is a classic triangle in Bohemian theory. I don't understand. I just don't get why the sister doesn't take her out. Give the sister some money, tell her to take her out to a bowling alley or something. I don't know. Just get her busy. Take her to see Mortal Kombat. How about that? I'm going to send everybody. My solution to all your problems this week is go see Mortal Kombat. It's going to be a terrible movie, but what else you got to do? Sit around the house and bitch and moan. All right. Then I went to call my sister again, complained that she was pissed. I'm doing something, and her Mother's Day will be ruined. Yes, of course. Despite me having purchased gifts, etc., my sister lives out. Okay, there you go. There's why the sister's not taken anywhere. My sister lives out of state, for context. Thank you. So my mother will be alone. Oh, woe is her. She seems ungrateful. Maybe she'll be more grateful next year when you spend Mother's Day with her. Or you could take her with you, but she's going to be such a killjoy. I feel like now I'm a mother. I should get my Mother's Day also. See, I'm on your side. I went the other way with you. I think you should. See, you have to. It depends on the person. And she had her time. She had her time. It's just funny the way you said it. That's a little aggressive, but I know you're pissed at her. She had her time. Yeah, go out to pasture, Mom. I got the guns. Got to put some bullets in it. And she is still getting gifts, etc. Last year, I found out the cookies we bought her. And had sent to her. She refused to eat and let them sit on the counter and mold. I'm so defeated. Don't be. Have your day. Tell your mom you'll see her next year. Send her some flowers and some cookies that she can leave on the counter. Send her the same kind of cookies. You want to be a jerk. It doesn't matter what you send her. She's just going to complain about it anyway. So don't overspend. Cheap okay will do. And yeah, let her sit in her own misery, which seems to be her favorite hobby anyways. What a jerk. Should I call mom a jerk on Mother's Day? I think so. Ay. Anyway. Goodness gracious. Hey, Rocco, good to see you. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Hold on a second. Let me see something here. Hold on. All right, we're going to switch out. Let me go. Okay. Oh, geez. How did I get to this screen? Okay, I'm back. All right. Sometimes this stuff's easier than others. I make it look hard. That's what I say. You're supposed to say I make it look easy. Not me. No, I make it look hard. All right. All right. That's where I'm at. Interesting. My glasses. I need glasses. I'll tell you that. My chihuahua. All right. Let's get back to Am I the Asshole and find out more shenanigans. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my senior manager to take accountability over the advice he chose to enforce? I don't know. What does that even mean? I'm already bored with it, but I'll click on it against my better judgment. But good, it's short at least. If you're not sure about something, at least if it's short, you can be like, okay, well, we can muddle through. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my senior manager to take accountability over the advice he chose to enforce? You're risking it. I mean, he's your senior manager. You're telling him to take accountability, and I assume he wants to blame you, and it was his idea. Then yeah, he should take accountability. But I would tell more than him to take accountability. Doesn't sound like he wants to probably do it. I would let everybody else know that he's accountable. That's what you do. Anyway. Long story short, thank you. Senior manager was unhappy with how I was using my leave. It's your leave. The leave situation is a little complicated, okay? But the manager engaged with HR for advice, so he wanted to screw you. However, the manager did not paint HR an accurate picture of the situation, and therefore was given the wrong advice. All right, I assume you got this information from him or HR. A few weeks down the track, you've really given me no information to make. I mean, I know I complain when they're too long, but this is too short. A few weeks down track, manager had tried to distance themselves from the actions they took to enforce the advice after I logged into an unacceptable. You've given us no information. They've refused accountability. I responded bluntly. This is so stupid. This is like the dumbest one I've ever seen. You've given us no information to give you any advice with. You're so concerned about being found out, or there's literally nothing. I don't even know. Like, you got to give me something to work with. How's anyone going to give you any advice with that short of worthless? Is it new? Did he just put? Yeah, 2 minutes ago. Just take it down. Take it down. It's been up 2 minutes too long. Your stupid thing. Anyway, am I the S for having my ex arrested at a wedding? Probably. Okay. Am I? This looks like a good family one. Am I the asshole for refusing to cut my hair for my sister's graduation? I don't know. Is it like part of you? Is it like kind of your thing? For her graduation? Why would you need to cut your hair? It's not your graduation. Why would you need to cut your hair? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't get that at all. Don't make sense to me, bro. Let me see something here. Oh, okay, good. All right, let me click this and that. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're rocking and rolling. Look at us. Look at us. We're doing so good. Anyway. Who has more fun than us? Nobody. I'll tell you that right now. All right. I want to do this one, or this one. I don't know. I haven't done an ad in a bit, but I don't think I'm going to do them. I might wait. I might stall it out a little bit. I think I'm going to stall it out. Shooby dooby doo. Do I want to do 1775 coffee one or a MeWe one? I haven't done MeWe in a while. We'll do a MeWe one. What do you think? Anyone, any takers on any of them? Oh, crap. You better be fast about it. Ay. All right. Yeah, while I'm sitting here dicking around. All right. I'm sitting around, dicking around. Ever feel like the phone is listening to everything you say? That's because big tech treats every user's life like a corporate paycheck. It's time to stop being the product. Millions are making the move to MeWe, a safe space for communities to share their real opinions. It's time to take back control of the time you spend online. On MeWe, you are not the product. MeWe puts your privacy first. It's a safe space you've been waiting for. No creepy tracking, no manipulated feeds. It's just a place for actual communities to share real opinions and find their tribe without a bot breathing down their neck. If you want to connect with people and communities, check out MeWe, the safe space where the world meets. That's MeWe. Check it out. You'll love it. You'll be glad you did. Do it right now. Don't wait. Do it now. What are you waiting for? Get on it already. Hop on that. MeWe. 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 All right. There you go. Look at us. Rocking and rolling. All right. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else. Who else is the asshole here? Certainly no one on this show. All right. Do that. No. All right, let's get back into it. All right, so the asshole refusing to cut my hair for my sister's graduation. I don't think so. Again, it just doesn't sound like. I don't know how you would be. That's like it's. Let me post this so you can all see it. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm saying no out of the gate, but let's look into it anyway. I want to give you an honest assessment here. I want to just make it up as I go. All right, my sister, 26. Okay, me, 26 male, sister, 22 female. Okay, so she's 22 female. So she's a college graduating undergraduate this weekend. We both currently live with both of our parents. Okay, mom's 56. Told me about a week ago that I needed to get a haircut before my sister's graduation because my sister wanted me to look nice. All right, she's embarrassed of you, basically. You're 26. Yeah, you look like you look terrible. That's what I'm guessing. The sister wants you to get a haircut. She must be like, did she also ask you to shower? Did you leave that part? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, my hair is rather long, and I haven't gotten a trim or anything in about 6 months. So what's the point of it? I mean, are you a hippie? Are you in a band? What's going on? You go to a lot of dead type bands, Grateful Dead. Since I started growing it out, I've been complimented on my hair a lot more often. Well, yeah, why would you? All right, if you're getting compliments on your hippie hair, then why are you're not gonna cut it for one day for your sister? Put it up in a bun, wear a Rasta hat. I don't know. What else could you do? Pretend you're Muslim. Put what covers hair? That much hair. I would say put it in a bun and put it in under a chef hat or something. I don't know. You'd look silly. Or a Mario hat. How about that? You know, a friggin' Mario hat. A lot of room in there. He's kind of campy. Everybody wins. All right. I'm not very attractive, so getting compliments from complete strangers. Yeah, no, you keep your hair. You keep your hair. My mother's previously thrown a fit about my refusal to get a trim. Look, if you're not getting any play or any action, and you're finally getting some love for your long crazy hair, keep your long crazy hair because I like it shaggy. You like Shaggy from Ruby Roo. Uh, look at my hair. She doesn't. When my mother cuts hairstyles, it has to be slicked back like some greasy Italian mobster. Mine is the grease because I have a dry scalp. Oh, dude, keep that hair long, dude. No one wants to see that dry scalp of yours. I don't really get split ends. No one wouldn't notice anyways, bro. Particularly necessary for my hair's health either. I talked to my sister about it, and she said that she didn't actually care if I got a haircut or not. Oh, so it's your mom. It's basically your mom's looking for a crowbar excuse to get you a haircut. Do you have a job, by the way? I'm just curious. I bet you, I feel like if you had a good job or a job, your mom wouldn't care how long your hair was. I feel like you're probably unemployed living at home. And your mom's like, is he ever going to get a job? Well, it would probably help if he cut his hair. That's what I'm thinking so far as I read this, but we'll keep going. So I confronted my mother about this, and she shut me down saying, I need to talk to your sister. She then apparently argued with my sister about it so much that she wore her down. And my sister texted me, just get the haircut. Yeah, it's your mom. I don't want to deal with these arguments on my day. Everyone's day. This is about my day, but it is her day. And your mom broke her. I told my mother I still don't want to get a haircut. Don't get it. Well, again, but if you're unemployed, still living at home, then it's a different thing. Get a job, and then that solves everything. I'm just guessing. I'm spitballing here that you're unemployed, hippie hair, we're playing video games on the couch, and she's just fucking had it. She barred me from going to my sister's graduation. I have no transportation. You're 26. I have no transportation of my own. You're 26. I have no transportation of my own. 26. Yeah, this is why your mom wants you to get a haircut so you can get a damn job. Or I would have needed to order a temporary parking pass already. You ever hear of Uber or Lyft? They take you places if you actually want to go. That would solve all your problems, wouldn't it? Yeah, seriously, Uber, Lyft, any of those things, those are all options for you, bro. Come on, get it, get your ass together already. Yeah. So I told my mother I still didn't want to get the haircut. In retaliation, she barred me from going. Yep. My mother has been commenting on how shitty it is of me to refuse to do something so simple for my sister. It's not for your sister. She's not being genuine. This is for her, pure and simple. Your sister just tired of your mom grousing her. So she's like, yeah, just would you get a haircut so she just stop, leave me alone till I can get out of the house? But I feel like it's my body. It's not something or anyone else is allowed to dictate for any reason whatsoever. On the other hand, it would require real effort on my part it would require no real effort on my part to get the haircut. I feel like you're leaving out the part that you still live at home. And I don't know how you don't still have transportation. I feel like your mom is doing this because she wants you to find employment, and she feels like you with your hippie hair, it's never going to happen. I don't know. And then you brought up the whole Italian thing, which makes me think of Italian families where, the moms are very generally up in your business, especially about you getting a job and, doing well for yourself. And so that's what I think. Should you get the haircut? No. Should you get a job? Yes. There you go. You're not the asshole, but get a job already. How about that? There. All right. We happy? I'm happy. Can't prove any of it, but that's my feeling. Oh my God. What's this all about? Ay. Rocco, I can't even do that one. Yeah, nothing out of bounds. If it's that bad, you should leave her. I'll just tell you that right now. There you go. If that's true, you should run. It's disgusting. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, run. You have thick hair too. Jeff, I have thick hair too. It should be thinned out. Yeah, I mean, it's in the end though, it's up to you. Like, here's the thing: if you're a person, the thing that got to me, it tugs at the heartstrings a little bit. It's a guy's talking about how like he's not that attractive, and so he doesn't get compliments from anybody. He got me with the violin strings a little bit, and that this is what people notice and they like it, and so it's like, okay, Yeah, why not? Why not just keep it? But I also understand the mom wanting him to get. And again, I'm making up the second part, but I think it's probably right. The mom wanted him to get a haircut so he can get some employment already, and someone will hire him. So I'm sticking with my guns, and I'm saying he should keep the hair because he likes it, and other people seem to give him appreciation for it. But also, he should get a job. That solves everything. And everybody should go see Mortal Kombat. What do you think? All right, I'm looking it up. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. I mean, it's going to be a terrible movie. Don't kid yourself. If it is out, it's going to be horrible. You really shouldn't see it. I mean, when I say you should see it, I mean like not in a theater. Don't pay money for this thing. Whoa, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 64, but you can never tell right out of the gate. You know, they pay the bots to bump those numbers up come opening weekend. Let it sit for a bit. Mortal Kombat writer Jeremy Slater says the franchise midichlorians from the previous movie were dropped. All right, I don't even remember what that is. Mortal Kombat 2 makes 5.2 million in previews. I guess it's all right. Mortal Kombat 2, Devil or Prada 2, and SmackDown. All right, well, whatever happens, happens. I will see this movie, just not in the theaters. I'm not paying $25 to see Mortal Kombat. That's just not going to happen. Anyway, there you go. There you go. I'm helping out as much as I can with everybody. Am I the asshole for lashing out and potentially ruining my friend's birthday? Yes. Why would you ruin? Oh, it's already there. It's already taken down. Which means, yes, they were the asshole. How do I know? Because they took it down. If everyone was like on their side and be like, oh, yeah, no, you weren't the asshole. You're really right about this. You're great. They would keep that up, you know. But if everyone's like, hey, you're an idiot, this and that, yeah, then, yeah, okay. Am I the asshole for not wanting my husband's adult brother, literally, to stay at our house for an extended period while we have a 6-month-old baby and both sets of parents already living with us? No. Look at a flop house. Sounds awful. Does anyone in this family have any sort of independence? God, no, this sounds terrible. Oh, it's way too long. Look how long this is. Can you see this? I'm not reading this. It's too freaking long. I mean, with all this going on, how do you have time to write such an opus, such a magnum opus here? Anyway, yeah, there's no way I'm touching this thing. This thing's just too long. It's too damn long. Am I the asshole for not stopping a reckless driving racing crash? Probably. You have some consideration for people besides yourself. You know, let's see what happens. So maybe I'll have a change of heart. Were they packing heat? Maybe they were. All right. So what's going on now? I don't know. If your favorite movie is Ishtar, I'm judging him. I've not seen Ishtar. That was that classic, one of the biggest bombs of all time, by my recollection. Dustin Hoffman, Warren Beatty. Never saw it. It's about them running around in the desert or something. It cost like all this money and made no money. So there you go. I remember Ishtar. I'm old enough. I never saw it though, because again, the reviews I don't think anyone really saw it. The reviews were so bad. Who would? Even as like, and I think it was long. So who's gonna like? You already know it's terrible. Who's gonna spend money to see it? It doesn't make no sense. Does it? No. All right. Oh crap! I jumped the gun, folks. I jumped the gun. Son of a gun! I jumped the gun. All right, here we go. This one, no, and no. All right, let's keep going. All right. Am I the asshole for not stopping a reckless driving racing crash? I would say, yeah. I would really have a hard time not saying yeah to that. Help other people, man. Help other people. But let's see where we're at. So my wife and I were with our 3 children driving downtown last night. We were on the freeway, and there were 2 cars that appeared to be racing. Well, first of all, I don't know how you're going to stop 2 racing cars. Hey, stop. I'll shake an angry fist. You could call the cops. That's an option. We'll probably be gone by then anyways. But anyway. 2 cars appear to be racing. They would slow down to about 40, causing everyone behind them to slam on their brakes. So it's like a road rage, or they're actually racing? Because if you're racing, why are you slowing down to 40? Then they would take off together. It sounds like some friends dicking around, racing what I would estimate to be around 120, 130 as they flew past us. They repeated this 3 times. Okay, so they're speeding up to very high speeds and slowing down, speeding up again. So that's how you're able to keep up with them. This scared both my wife and my 2-year-old. Yeah, I would. Here's a news flash, Father of the Year. There's exits to roads, city streets, highways. Get off on one. If you're seeing these knuckleheads ripping up and down, just pull over Go to a McDonald's, get a sundae for your kid or your wife, and then get back on the roads after they've wrecked. But you want them to take you out? Come on, stop it. Anyway, both drivers did the same thing again, slowed around 40. Okay. At full speed, they entered a turn. One of the cars lost control, big surprise, and crashed hard into a concrete barrier. Ugh. It was such a hard impact that debris from the car shot back across 4 lanes of the interstate. You see why I told you to go to the McDonald's? All this debris is coming back at you. At that point, the cars were probably half a mile ahead of me. All right. When we got close to the crash, my wife asked me, "You're not going to stop and see if they're okay?" I told her no. Oh, dude. If it's that bad a wreck and you don't stop, you're like, come on. They're kids. They're morons. When you're young, you do dumb things. If somebody wrecks, you know, help them out. At least you let them see some human face before they drift off into eternity. You know, I hope did you at least call 911? You douchebag. Anyway, it was such a hard impact debris. Car shot back. Okay. We got close to crash. My wife asked, "You're not going to stop to see if they're okay?" By the way, your wife thinks less of you now. I don't know if you know that or not. Your wife thinks much less of you. I do too. But your wife especially. That's the one you should really be concerned about. Your daughter's too young to know what a jerk you are. I told her no. In that moment, after watching them repeatedly put my family and everyone else on the freeway in danger, my focus was on them dying. Sorry, I read it wrong. Was entirely on getting my wife and kids away from the situation safely. That would have been something you could have done earlier. The situation is over. What are you getting away from? The smoke from the fire that's about to take place in the car? Ugh, look at you. What do you got? You got hold on a second here. You got the let's get back here. You got a 2-year-old son, right? Your 2-year-old son at some point is going to become a teenager. Maybe he's going to be racing with one of his friends. Maybe he races, he's being an idiot. He's a kid. He's a dummy. He's a moron. And someone just like you is behind him watching the whole thing. He crashes, could be saved, just has to be pulled out of the car. Maybe he's getting choked on the seatbelt or something. He just needs his head moved a little bit, maybe clear his throat so he doesn't swallow all his blood. And you're going to let him, and the person is your son now who did this. Behind, looks at him and goes, nah, and keeps driving. What do you think of that person? Yeah, exactly. Jerk. Be a human first. You're not a self-righteous, pompous ass. And by the way, again, your wife thinks much less of you than I do too. It just makes me mad. All right, so yeah, you're getting your wife away from the situation safely, the non-existent situation that's over because he crashed. We slowed slightly to maneuver around the debris and kept going. What a champ. What a hero you are. My wife was very upset with me afterward and said I was being a terrible person for not stopping to check on them. She's right. It's very revealing about your character. You're a very petty man to the point that you would be okay with someone dying. I mean, here's the thing. They're racing and they're back. Again, you could have just gotten away at any time. They're morons. I live in Glendale, and I don't purposely with my son, who's older than 2, don't ever go down Glendale at night, Glen Oaks Boulevard, because they just race. They just rip and race. So I just avoid it. But you know what? If I was with my son or if I was just by myself and they wrecked real bad, in addition to calling 911, I would pull over and be like, "Are you okay?" It's just being a human being. Oh, you're not just an asshole. You've lost your humanity, sir. And I feel like you've probably lost your wife. You see someone do something like that. It's not when someone reveals themselves to you, believe them. And you revealed yourself, sir. Anyway, my wife's very upset with me after. Says it was a terrible person. I agree with your wife for not stopping to check on them. She said it didn't matter whether I like your wife. She deserves better than you. I still should not have. I still should have stopped to see if they were okay. Exactly. I explained to her today when I saw how they were driving and how much danger they were putting everyone else in. I lost my sympathy. Humanity, I believe, is the word you're looking for. I normally would have had in the situation. Yeah, if he'd come by and tipped his hat at you and offered you some Grey Poupon, if he'd then crashed, you would have helped him out. Maybe not, because you don't like Grey Poupon. You only like Gouldens brown, spicy. I was honestly just relieved that my family was not hurt. Well, they were hurt by you. They were traumatized by your lack of empathy, sir. I explained that if I had been some kind of freak accident, I absolutely would have stopped to help. You have your limitations on whether you help your fellow man. But this situation felt different to me because the drivers chose to be dangerous. They chose to be dangerous and in danger. Again, you got a 2-year-old son. Someday he's going to drive like a knucklehead. It's going to happen. He's going to become a teenager. He's going to drive like a moron. That's what teenagers do. I did it. You did. You probably did it too, sir. And when they wreck, you just want everyone to just keep filing by, when they could help them because they weren't living up to your driver ed program. I'm not telling you it's cool to race, but be a fucking human being, dude. I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear, but it makes me angry. These self-righteous pricks. You're not just an asshole, you're a self-righteous prick, and your family hates you. How about that? Your wife does. Your wife's just like, who am I with? Who is this man? Your wife is this far away from leaving you. You better go to get some therapy and tell her you're getting it. Oh my God. If she's not leaving you now, she's planning her exit. I hope she is. Anyway. So he says, telling her hasn't really changed her mindset at all. Why would it? She's still a human being. You robot. And now I'm starting to feel some guilt myself. Oh, there you go. Now you're getting warm. Now you're getting in someplace that can help. If you felt no guilt, there would be no hope for you. But if you can feel some, there's a chance, right? I'm honestly not sure what to think or how to feel about it. Well, you should feel terrible. And next time there's an accident, stop and help or call someone, or at least be sure someone else has stopped. I mean, just don't leave them alone. Yeah. Come on, dude. Come on. Be better than that. Be better than that. Did I click the wrong one? I thought I was on the right one, and then I think now I'm on the wrong one. All right, hang on a minute. All right, here we go. Okay. There you go. Yeah, so that guy is an asshole. But I like at least, I try and find the positives. I like at least that he felt guilt in the end. Maybe there's some hope for him. Some, not a lot, but some. Hey, Cass, good to see you. Hey, yeah, Eagles guy, you have to help. Yeah, help him out, man. Help the brother out. Help him out. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. What's the next one here? Am I the asshole for insulting my ex-husband's wife when she tried telling me how to feed my kids? Let's get some. Can we get something like? I feel like yes, probably. For letting my female coworker take care of me when my girlfriend was at a yoga retreat. Yeah, you're a dog. That's what you are. You're not an asshole. You're a dog. All right, English is not my first language. There may be some spelling errors. I-27, bingo. All right. I-27, been in a 4-year relationship, amazing girlfriend. Bro, you're a dummy. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I'm happy in our relationship. My girlfriend is an Instagram content creator. Don't love that, and she frequently gets to stay at hotels and resorts. Oh, I do like that. Why don't you go with her? This time she was invited to do a 2-week yoga retreat in Bali. Had it not been for work, I would have joined her. Cool. Even though I missed her a lot, the time difference and her strict schedule meant I was not able to call me that much. Okay. Is there some dude in Bali? Maybe you want to take a trip, see what the hell's going on. I've been living away from my family due to work, and my social circle here is very limited besides my girlfriend. I go out with coworkers for lunch or dinner occasionally, do not consider them close. While she's gone, I got into a car accident, was hospitalized. What's your girlfriend doing? She didn't come back? She's having too much fun at the retreat? Why did your girlfriend not? That's the more concerning thing to me. Why did your girlfriend not drop her things, her content creation, and come back, at least for a couple days, and check on you? You were in a car accident. If I was working and my fiance was in a car accident, I can't imagine any scenario where I wouldn't come back and check on her. Unless it was a real minor fender bender. But even then, she's Latina. I'd probably come back anyway. Yeah. You were hospitalized. How did she not? Since my girlfriend's retreat was ending soon, she decided to come as the retreat ended. Well, I was sad about this. Dude, your girlfriend sucks. Unless I'm missing something, you told her, yeah, I'm fine. It was nothing. But you're hospitalized. No insurance company wants to hospitalize anybody unless they absolutely have to. So it must have been relatively severe. I understood her. No, you didn't. I don't understand her. During my hospitalization, my coworkers visited me for the first day. So you're in multiple days. and she didn't come back. Now I'm starting to not feel. You're making a good case for whatever your shenanigans you're up to. But one female coworker, 29, kept coming back regularly after the office, staying for hours. Okay. These were not quick check-ins since I had nobody else with me in the hospital. I was generally grateful to have someone there. She probably knows you figured your girlfriend's cheating on you. And you're gonna be looking for a new girlfriend soon. She brought me homemade food. We played games and conversed. I urged her multiple times to go home, but she never listened. I talked about my girlfriend constantly during those conversations. She knows that it's going to end. Girlfriend called me every day. Oh, how nice of her. So she knew my coworker was taking care of me. Whenever she called, my coworker was usually with me. At one point, it's on your girlfriend. She don't want to friggin' be there for you, and someone else does. It's on her. I don't think you're being the asshole at all here. Your girlfriend's sus. I'll say that. I noticed that my girlfriend. Okay, well, let me go. I can't read this one. Let me see. I gotta change my screen. Yeah, my girlfriend. Okay, I taken care of her whenever she called. My coworker was usually with me. At one point, I was asleep when my girlfriend called, and my coworker picked up, told her to call me back because I was sleeping. After that, I noticed my girlfriend seemed a little off on our calls. I thought she was worried about. Well, here's the thing: like she's not going to come back and check on you. What the fuck? Come on. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. The hell? The hell, lame girlfriend. Like you're in an accident. You're hospitalized multiple days. In this chick, your friend here, your buddy, smells blood in the water, and she's like, okay, I'll move in. Why not? I'll do it. Let me do it. Be happy to hop on in, So yeah, there you go. Right, Chihuahua. Kicked myself off. I apologize. I'm back. I kicked myself off. Now I'm back. All right. Again, apologies. All right. There we go. Back in business. Took a second, but we're right back at it. Let me do an ad for Rumble Wall. I haven't done one for Rumble Wall in a bit. Let me do one more. All right. Quick question. How much control do you actually have over your money right now? Technology has changed everything, and now it's changing how money works. Crypto started as a niche, but now it's going mainstream. Faster payments, more control, fewer middlemen. This isn't hype. It's just where things are going. And getting started today is easier than you might think. That's where Rumble Wallet comes in. With Rumble Wallet, you can buy Bitcoin, hold dollar-backed stablecoin, even own digital gold backed by real gold all in one place. Setup is simple. It connects with MoonPay, so you can use your debit card, credit card, or bank account and be up running in minutes. It's not about the amount. It's about getting in early, understanding what's coming next. And once you're set up, you can even tip Rumble creators like me directly. So do it now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. Take control of your money. Get started with Rumble Wallet today. There you go. Rumble Wallet. You'll be glad you did. All right, by the way, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't. I'm going to wrap up with this one. Any intimacy with another sex is, intimacy is intimacy. All right, let's finish up this. See where this lands. We're almost there. All right, so my girlfriend, she's finally like, oh, maybe I should have come home. Yeah, I feel like she's cheating on you, bro. I'm just gonna put that out there. All right, so when she came back, she spent the last. You were in the hospital for a long ass time. I know. He says he's in another country, so they have decent health care. Maybe the insurance companies aren't trying to throw you out immediately, like ours. But who knows? All right. After that, I noticed my girlfriend seemed to okay. When she finally came back, she spent the last 2 days with me before I was discharged. So 2 more days. I felt so loved. Our conversations were simply wonderful, but I still sensed something was wrong. Well, you know what? It's on her. You didn't cheat on her or nothing. You're just someone who's actually, you didn't want to sit there alone in a hospital and someone took interest in you and she's too, occupied with her content to come back and comfort you. Oh, come on. How would she feel if you reverse the situation, your girlfriend? And how would you feel if you heard some dude was there? Wouldn't you be like, okay, I'm on the next plane? Hey, he might be cheating on me, but boy, this content creation is super important. I got to finish this tour out. Anyway, on the way home, she confronted me. She said, what happened with my coworker amounted to emotional cheating. Yeah, well, whose fault is that, lady? And she wondered, what is he supposed to do? Kick her out? You know, where are you? Where are you? And she wondered if something had been going on because my coworker was taking care of me like a girlfriend would. Yeah, well, like a girlfriend would, like a good girlfriend, not a girlfriend hanging out in Bali and doing content when your loved one's in a hospital, all holed up. I told her I urged my coworker to go home multiple times, that I talked about my girlfriend constantly during those visits and that she was being unfair. I also told my girlfriend that she called her pretty, but she told me that wasn't the compliment I thought it was. Oh, okay. And then in the middle of the fight, I told her my coworker wouldn't have had to do it. Here you go. Had to do it if she had been there. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I regretted it the second it left my mouth, but it's true. And your girlfriend was waiting for you to say it anyways because she knows she did wrong, and she was waiting for you to say it to jump on you and beat you over the head with it. But you're not wrong. You're right. Even though she made you cower in the corner like a dog after it. I regretted the second it left my mouth. I love her so much, and I hate that we're fighting. Things have deteriorated since. I feel like we're on the verge of breaking up. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't want to be with someone, as much as you love her. I wouldn't want to be with someone who's not going to be with me when I need her. What happened if you died? What happened if I want to know that the person I'm with, that the person I love will make sacrifices for me as I would them, I mean, my mom got sick. She was in the hospital. Like, first thing I did, I called my dad. I'm like, hey, you want me to come down right now? They live in Connecticut. I'm like, whatever. I'll drop everything. I'll go fly down. No, she's going to be okay. She'll be all right. Okay, we're going to get her released later today. I'm like, okay, great. But you know what I did? I went in and I got a ticket and I visited her that week. I mean, that's what you do for people you love. So your first response should have been, all right, let me buy some plane tickets. Let me get down there. People are going to understand if you're in the hospital, and if they don't, then you're aligning yourself with I don't know, bad juju, so to speak. Anyway, so things have deteriorated since. I feel like we're on the verge of breaking up. That's fine. On top of that, my coworker's been texting me, look, you already got a plan B. Your coworker, make no mistake, played this brilliantly. I mean, bravo to your coworker, honest to God. She played this perfect. Here you are. She sees your girlfriend ignore you while you're in the hospital, taking you for granted, essentially. And maybe she's cheating on you there. Maybe she's not. Probably is. And then she's like, this is my window. This is my shot. So she plays it for all it's worth. And now she knows, I'm sure through the grapevine, because you work with her, that you guys are having some trouble. So she's texting you now, which accomplishes two things. It keeps the relationship with you going. It lets her know you probably have an out, a plan B. And it pisses your girlfriend off even more, makes her more likely to break up with you. This chick is, I like the moves on this chick. This chick will come see you in the hospital. She did. Anyway, she's been texting me. And it would feel wrong to ignore someone who's there for me. See, you're all in on this too, bro. It feel wrong you're all, you know what's happening. You know you guys are breaking up and you've already moved on. Everybody's moved on, I think, in this. So I've been responding. My girlfriend hates that even more. So am I the asshole? No, your girlfriend needs to have a come to Jesus moment as to why she basically abandoned you. Why she, in your hour of need, she was gone. And is she cheating on you? Because I feel like she probably is. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, and then some. Please, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, this is Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist. I do this show every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I do it pretty much every day during the week, barring commitments. This week I went to see Jim Gaffigan. So funny. I saw him on Tuesday. It was great. But yeah, that's it. All right. I love y'all. Have a great evening. God bless you. Thank you, Coco, for doing great moderating as always. The divorce market is huge. 50%, 51% of marriages end in divorce. Yeah, there you go. Living in the moment. Yeah. All right. So what's this about? I'm gonna. Why is this here? All right. Gotta cut the spams. Cut the spams there. No spams. No spams, please. All right, folks. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. I'll be back Monday. Yeah. And thank you again for tuning in. This is Jeff, the Unlicensed Therapist, saying good night. Have a great weekend. God bless you. Take care of each other. And when I get a tagline, I'll say it at the end of these shows. I don't have one yet. There you go. I kind of have your prescription for fun. But I don't love that. I like it's fine in writing, but I don't like it as a goodbye. So have a great weekend. I love you. God bless. Treat each other right. How about that? That seems fair. All right. Hasta luego. Bye.